The movie begins with a young man named Alex telling us about his family and his past. Alex comes from a poor family, and due to financial problems, they left Ukraine and immigrated to Canada. In Canada, their life seems to be a little better, but they still cannot get rid of their financial problems. Alex's mother is currently employed as an assistant in a bank where she handles accounting tasks, and that same bank holds the mortgage for their home. Alex doesn't have many friends, so he often spends time on his computer. He really likes coding. As time passes, he gets a job as a clicker, which means he earns money by clicking on websites and saves it for his future schooling. As Alex spends more time online, he starts to really like all the things he can learn from it. He wants to learn more about money issues, how banks operate, how security systems can fail, and why changes are necessary. So, one night he quietly went out for a cup of coffee while listening to his parents arguing about money. At the cafe, he sees a news story on TV about a computer attack by a group called Dark Web, led by a hacker named Zed. When Alex gets home, he finds his mom crying because she lost her job at the bank. They don't have enough money, and the bank might take their house away. Alex, because he loves his mom, tells her how much money he saved for college. He wants to give them money to help keep their home. At first, his mom is hesitant because the money was meant for Alex's schooling, but Alex is really set on his goal, and he talks her into taking the money because the most important thing for them right now is to keep their home. Alex is very upset with the bank for causing his mom to lose her job, so he decides to give away all the money he saved up. Alex lost his savings. Then he thinks about the Dark Web, a group of criminals he heard about on TV. He becomes curious and chooses to find out more about them, but it's hard to join their group. He finds out that he must either get an invitation or do something against the law to prove he can join their group. To do this, Alex creates a fake website that sells cheap vitamins. Using this information, Alex goes onto the Dark Web and successfully completes their test. The next day, a man named Roosevelt, who is part of the Dark Web, helps Alex find ways to earn more money. Alex begins selling forbidden items in secret. In 4 weeks, he earns about $30,000, which is enough to pay for college. He says goodbye to his parents and heads to Toronto, where he is happy to begin college in January. But he still needs more money to pay for his daily needs. To keep making money, Alex keeps doing bad things on the black market. One day, he takes an expensive watch, but unfortunately, no jewelry stores in Chinatown want it. Some people think it could be taken. Then something surprising occurs. A stranger wearing dark sunglasses spots Alex and starts talking to him. This unknown person makes an agreement with Alex. If he sells the watch for more than $30,000, he will keep 30% of the money. Alex is curious and needs the money, so he agrees and gives the watch to the stranger. The stranger manages to sell the watch and gives Alex his part of the money. Now, Alex really wants to know how the stranger does it, but the stranger says Alex needs to share his own secrets about getting valuable things first. The stranger's name is Tsai, and he is sharing tips with Alex on how to sell things well. They team up to do illegal things and earn a lot of money while in college. As time passes, Alex understands that he doesn't actually want to experience college life. Instead, he chooses to focus on their illegal business with Tsai. They begin taking jewelry and breaking into credit card accounts. The next day, Alex is very mad at the bank for firing his mom, and he wants to get back at them. He discovers a vulnerability on the Dark Web and attempts to break into the bank. The bank's security team quickly discovers this and puts a tracker on his computer. They grab Alex and bring him to their security leader to ask him questions. They say they will call the police if Alex doesn't say where he got the software. Alex informs them that the bank's security is not good and offers to improve it for free to stay out of trouble with the police. This bold action makes Alex well known on the Dark Web, and even Zed, the main leader, is impressed. Alex is getting help from his friend Tsai, who wants to aid him in finding a date. He introduces Alex to Kira, who knows a lot about the hidden internet. Tsai believes she can help their team. To their surprise, Kira knows even more than they thought. She can create fake credit cards, use Bitcoin, and browse the internet secretly in a way that Alex and C are unaware of. Kira brings in many customers, and her uncle helps them and earns some money too. But Tsai begins to question Kira. He is curious about why such a talented person would choose to work with them and why she hides her connections. Alex, however, does not think Tsai is right about his doubts. As the story continues, Kira recommends that they go to Hong Kong for their illegal business because there are more chances to succeed there. Tsai accidentally hears this and starts to trust Kira even less. Alex feels that the city is no longer safe and proposes that they find a new place to live for their safety. Sai recalls their past conversations with Kira and Alex and proposes that they visit Hong Kong. Everyone likes the plan. In the next part of the story, Hong Kong is where they begin fresh. Alex wants their business to be calmer after the move. They keep selling things like jewelry, computers, and gadgets, and they're making a lot of money. One day, Sai comes home with a lot of money from trading items, but when he tells Alex that he used a certain credit card, Alex gets really angry. He told Sai not to use that card. Alex believes Sai is a threat to their safety, so he asks Sai to leave the team. Sai agrees with Alex and goes away too. Kira comes up with a daring idea to catch the leader of the dark web's attention. She wants to break into ATMs all over Hong Kong and take $2 million in cash. After they break into the ATMs, they leave a message that says it was done by the dark web. The government begins to go after them, and their plan succeeds. One evening, Kira astonishes everyone by announcing her desire to step away from the team for a while. Alex believes it's a silly choice, and they have a big fight. During the fight, Alex learns that Zed, who leads the dark web, made him an underboss and complimented him for his efforts. Alex sees this as an opportunity to request a meeting with Zed. At first, Zed is unsure, but he says yes when Alex mentions they could make a lot of money together. Alex goes to a hidden and safe place to meet Zed. Zed is in a wheelchair and tells them they must be very careful. If they do that, it will cause trouble for them and for their families and friends too. After their important meeting with Zed, Sai checks a message on Alex's phone. He expresses his regrets for the difficulties he created and wishes to be part of the team once more. Tells them he's waiting for Alex and Kira at a hotel. But a really bad thing happens. Strangers break into their house and hurt Sai. When Alex and Kira get home, they see that Sai is dead in the bathtub. They understand that the Colombian man they had been taking money from did this. They realize that if Sai hadn't helped them, they could have been killed as well. Even though they lost their friend, Alex chooses to continue Zed's mission. He leads a group that wants to change how the market works. They begin by pretending that they have killed the chairman of the Federal Reserve, even though they really haven't. This plan is effective, and it worries wealthy people because the market begins to fall. They take the money they stole and split it up with Alex and others on the dark web. On the same day they win, some strangers grab Alex and Kira. They bring Alex to an old building and then let him leave. They break his computers and devices, and he doesn't know who did it or why. The worst part is that Kira is gone. Alex really wants to find Kira, so he goes to Thailand, the place they were supposed to meet. Days pass, and he can't find any signs of Kira. He feels very lonely. Finally, he visits an internet cafe to get on the internet and use one of his fake credit cards to make a payment. He's surprised when he looks online and sees that the government caught the dark web. Zed was arrested and Kira has died. The cafe workers called the police because he used a fake credit card. Later, we see Alex in jail for 2 years. While he is in jail, he thinks about wanting an easier life. In the end, he finished his prison term and was released from prison. When he comes out of prison, he runs into Kira. She explains everything to him and says that she had an agreement with the FBI. She worked as a spy to catch Zed. Then they started living together in love. The movie ends here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe our channel. Thank you.